I just realized something. Every AI automation that you've ever seen secretly using a language that you don't understand. And this whole time, it's been hiding in plain sight. In this short video, you're going to discover the one format that makes AI reliable for automation, how to turn chaotic AI into predictable data, and the exact technique that separates the builders from prompt tourists. Hey, I'm Edna. Welcome to my channel. I've been in tech for over a decade now. I've gone through promotions, a layoff, and also burnout, which helped me see work from a different lens. Now, I also help software professionals grow, but also work smarter with AI. So, subscribe and let's level up together. And as a thank you, here's a cute picture of my dog, Caden. Okay, so here's what no one tells you when you start building for AI automation. The output is chaos. Imagine you ask ChatGPT to analyze an email for you. One time it gives you the output in bullet point, another time in a paragraph, another time in a table, and sometimes it adds commentary that you didn't even ask for. For brainstorming, this is fine, but for automation, not good. But here's the truth. Automation demands predictability. You need to know where each piece of data lives. You need structure. And right now, the way most people are treating AI is like a creative partner. But in reality, what you need to use it for is like a reliable data machine. That's where JSON comes in. And no, this is not just another fancy tech format. It is a secret language that helps AI stop being unpredictable and start being useful. So, what is even JSON? It stands for JavaScript Object Notation. And no, don't let that scare you off. You do not need to know and learn JavaScript. It's just a legacy artifact name that's stuck around. Think of it like this. If every app or AI model or system was built by different countries using different languages, JSON is that translator, the universal translator. You basically use it as a common ground to transfer and exchange information without confusion. At its core, JSON is a text based way to structure data, easy for humans to understand and easy for machines to generate and parse. With that combo, it's like a superpower. Unlike the older formats like XAML that were filled with tags and rules, JSON is very clear, minimal, and efficient, and it structures data in a really logical way that is easy to understand. And here's the kicker. JSON isn't just some niche fancy dev thing. No, it's everywhere. Every API that you ever use, uses JSON. Every modern web app, you guessed it, uses JSON. Every AI platform's APIs, uses JSON. So basically, JSON is the backbone of the entire internet. And listen, in about 4 minutes, I'm going to show you how to take a messy customer email and turn it into a perfect automated task system by using JSON and AI. Also, while you're at it, hit that like button and share this video with one of your engineer friends. So, why is this important for your career? Why is this simple text format the difference between you dabbling with AI and creating actual production systems? One word: structure. JSON has become the lingo of the modern software. For example, when your AI needs to send data to the CRM, or when you need to retrieve and get data from Slack, or when two systems need to coordinate with each other, you use JSON. It's basically the glue that keeps all of this ecosystem together. Here is an analogy. Imagine two people trying to coordinate. Person A reads an email. Person B needs to update a spreadsheet based on that email. If person A just yells across the room a summary of what the email is, person B is going to do a messy job updating that spreadsheet. But if person A writes it on a note card with clear labels, for example, sender, action items, body, with their values, then person B would know exactly what to do. That note card is JSON. Bill Gates once said, "The first rule of any technology used in a business is that automation applied to an efficient operation will magnify the efficiency. But automation applied to messy, unstructured data, that just magnifies the chaos." JSON is how you eliminate the chaos. If you're still watching, you're above average. Comment level up below so I know who our builders are. All right, let's decode this thing. In order to be able to use JSON, you need to be able to read it. And I have good news for you. It's stupid simple once you see the structure. JSON is built on one core concept: key pair values. Think of it like a dictionary. The word that you look up is key, and the description that you get for it from the dictionary is the value. In JSON, the key is a text in quotes, followed by colon, and then the value. And values can be in a few different types. Strings, that is text in quotes, like hello world, could be numbers, so no quotes, like 30 or 99.5. It could be in Boolean type, so just true or false. And it could be null, represents basically nothing, writes as null. Now, here's where it gets powerful. You combine and group these key value pairs into two main structures: objects and arrays. Objects are a collection of key value pairs wrapped in curly braces. Think of an object as a contact card. It holds labeled information about one thing. Arrays are ordered lists wrapped in square brackets. Think shopping list, items in order. The real magic, you can nest these objects inside objects, arrays inside objects. This lets you represent even the most complex data with perfect clarity. Clean and powerful. Easy for humans to understand, easy for machines to process. That's JSON for you. Let me show you an example. A real use case: automating customer support emails. Here's a problem. Imagine you're running an online business. Customer emails are coming all day long. Right now, you have somebody manually reads every email, figures out what it's about, and then creates a task to send it to the right team. Frankly, that's boring and error prone and inefficient. So, with the JSON solution, we are going to use AI to automate this process. Here's the workflow. New email arrives, then automation tool grabs that email body, sends it to AI with specific instructions, then AI returns structured JSON, and automation lastly creates a task in Trello or Asana automatically. All right, let me show you how this works in action. I'm going to demo this to you in Jupyter Notebook with OpenAI's APIs, all free tiers. Starting with a clean notebook, first we'll install the OpenAI library. This gives us access to the ChatGPT models. It takes about 10 seconds. Now we import the library and set up our client. The client handles all API communication. You'll need an API key, obviously, from OpenAI, and they give free credits when you first sign up. Next, let's create a sample customer email so we can use it for testing. This is very unstructured input, right? Just a regular customer email. All right, now here's where the magic happens. So we craft a prompt that demands JSON output. You can feel free to use this prompt I've already created. Notice we're not asking politely. We're giving strict instructions, exact keys, limited categories. This is how you control AI output. And now we send it to GPT-5 and we will wait for the response. As you see, we get a very structured response back. No guessing, no parsing paragraphs. just clean and usable data. Well, now we can parse this and use it in automation. Your workflow tool can now grab these values and create tasks, update databases and notifications, whatever you need. If this video made something click for you, do me a favor, hit that like button, but also share it with one of your engineer friends. And also comment below if you're planning to build an automation workflow, tell me what it is. Also, hit that subscribe button because I am building a series of AI engineering fundamentals. And now I leave you, like I always do, with a joke because life is too short not to laugh. So, why do JSON objects never lie? They're too structured for dishonesty, obviously. All right, I'll see you in the next one.